Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'll be ranking my top 10 favorite MCU films. So let's start. I already have all this planned out. It's on my. It's I can't tell you. It's private information, though. Okay, so I already rated it, so it's already planned out. So yeah, my number 10 is Black Panther from 2018. And I'm going to do overall score of the movie. And I'm also going to do best things about the movie. So my overall score for the movie is 87 out of 100. And the best things about the movie, I'm going to say, the story is executed brilliantly. Yeah. Most of the action scenes are very fun and creative, especially the car chase scene. Killmonger is easily one of the best MCU villains, as he has great motivations and is portrayed by a great actor. Black Panther also did a great job at setting up Wakanda and vibranium for the future of the MCU. Chadwick Boseman did a wonderful job acting as T'Challa. He will always be remembered. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. So my my number 9 spot is it's Spider-Man Far From Home. People might think this is overrated. For me, it's a perfect film. But okay, so let's start. So my overall score of the movie is 89 out of 100. For me, the best things about the movie is that Far From Home is easily one of the funniest MCU films. This film proves that Peter doesn't need Tony Stark to be a superhero. The final battle is fantastic and very creative, and Mysterio is arguably one of the best Spider-Man villains to date, and Jake Gyllenhaal's performance is awesome. And just like in Homecoming, the main theme is great. So, in my number 8 spot, we have Thor Ragnarok. So my overall score in the movie is 91 out of 100. And let's start. So this movie is arguably the funniest MCU film, yeah. Ragnarok succeeds in showing how Thor never needed his hammer to be a superhero. The action and CGI is stunning, especially in the final battle. Hela was a pretty good villain, and the backstory was explored very well. Overall, Ragnarok is highly entertaining and one of the most rewatchable MCU films. And now for number 7, we have Guardians of the Galaxy. So my overall score of the film is 92 out of 100. The best things about the movie is that James Gunn's sense of humor in this film is hilarious and works very well in the way the characters are written. Guardians of the Galaxy is a movie that never should have worked, but it did. And the final battle is great, along with all the other action scenes. The soundtrack is outstanding. And Guardians also further explored space and in the MCU, greatly helping later movies. So, my Number 6 spot is wait is Captain America Civil War. So my overall score of the movie is 93 out of 100. So these are my best things about the movie. The story is paced out very well. You yeah, and delivered outstandingly. All the scenes are very unique and fun. In particular, the airport scene and the car chase scene. Civil War connects very strongly with the rest of the MCU, and it perfectly divides the Avengers in a near perfect way. When the Avengers are arguing, you understand each one's points and can see where both sides are coming from. The soundtrack is dramatic and fun. That's all I have to say about Civil War. Now to number 9 spot. We have my number 9 spot. We have the Avengers, the original. My overall score of the movie is 94 out of 100. So these are my best things about the movie. The story is exceptionally well done, and all the characters, including the villain, are made so likable. The action scenes are phenomenal. Final battle in particular is so memorable. This was also the first time we heard the Avengers theme, one of the most memorable themes in movie history. Loki was even better in this film, and still one of the best MCU villains. There are plenty of great one-liners and jokes, and Hulk was greatly improved in this film. Now, number 4. We have the original Iron Man, the first ever MCU film. My overall score of the film is 95 out of 100. These are my best things about the movie. Iron Man was the movie that started this universe. Without it, the MCU wouldn't be the same. The character arc that Tony Stark goes through in this film is arguably the best in all the MCU. The movie also set the tone and style for the rest of the MCU movies. Robert Downey Jr.'s acting as Tony Stark is absolutely outstanding. It's possibly the best casting decision in movie history. The action scenes are very fun to watch, and Obadiah Stane was a good villain to kickstart the MCU's bad guys with. Okay, now we have number 3, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. So, my overall score of this film is 96 out of 100. For me, the best things about the movie is that the plot and story are handled outstanding. All the action scenes are very intense and brilliantly choreographed. The Winter Soldier is an incredibly scary villain, as are the rest of Hydra. The reveal that Hydra have been inside S.H.I.E.L.D. all this time is very serious and intense. Black Widow was a wonderful addition to Cap's story, and the introduction of Sam Wilson meant a lot to the future of the MCU. And number 2 is a tie. Yes, I said a tie. With Avengers Endgame and Spider-Man No Way Home. Okay, yeah, spoilers of Spider-Man No Way Home. these three Spider-Man there are are possibly a little bit better than the portal scene in Avengers Endgame, but for me it feels like completely tied. Okay, and I'm actually not gonna say the best thing about Spider-Man No Way Home because of the runtime of this video right now, but I'm gonna say the best things about Avengers Endgame because that's pretty good for the runtime. So the best things about the movie. The best things about the movie is that the story and plot surrounding time travel is executed in a near perfect way. The final battle is arguably the one of the greatest finale in movie history. The send-offs for Iron Man, Cap, Black Widow, and Thanos were so satisfying for fans and paid off for 100% success. Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye all go through some amazing arcs and changes in this film. Endgame was the end to a decade of storytelling, and it ended the Infinity Saga in the most beautiful and satisfying way possible. Now, for number one, I think most of you saw this coming, but before that, do you guys want some honorable mentions? Because we are gonna do them. So, honorable mentions are Doctor Strange, Avengers Age of Ultron, Spider-Man Homecoming, Iron Man 3, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now for number one, we have what all of you probably saw coming, Avengers Infinity War. My overall score of this film is 100 out of 100. The best things about the movie is that Thanos is one of the best villains in all of comic book movies. He's such a deep and interesting character. Every single action scene is incredibly well paced, very creative, and visually stunning. Soundtrack for every single scene is absolutely outstanding and makes the scenario more dramatic and real. The jokes are very funny and used at exactly the right moment. Infinity War is, in my opinion, easily the most rewatchable MCU film, and not a single bit of it is boring. Each and every scene is interesting, funny, and satisfying. So, yeah guys, that's my top 10 favorite MCU films. I hope you liked it, and yeah, bye guys, bye. Okay, sorry about that. That was so cringe.